Today is April 11th, 2020. I needed a second to talk to myself, process some things, vent about some things, and I am I'm leaving the house even though my codependency doesn't want me to. I'm doing it anyway. My husband's throwing a fit, and he's throwing things, and he's angry, and he's having a temper tantrum, so it's good that I get out of the house anyway, because I don't need to be around for that. Having him do that makes me want to fix things for him. It makes me want to make it better for him. It makes me want to say things that I don't mean, just so that he can stop his anger, so he can stop his temper tantrum, so he can stop throwing things and scaring me. So I'm going to allow him to throw things. I'm going to allow him to be angry. I'm going to allow him to do what he needs to do right now and not try to control him with my codependency tendencies. And if I even ask him what he wants of me, then it's inviting him to be controlling of me. So I'm just going to let him be. I am practicing the art of allowing and letting him go through whatever he needs to go through, and letting him do what he needs to do to process his anger right now. Process his emotions. He's got more than anger there. He's got a lot of hurt feelings. He's got a lot of acceptance to do, and I understand that that's really hard to come to grips with. I've had a lot of acceptance to do in my own healing. I am moving out of the bedroom. I have not decided to move out of the house. That thought on its own is so scary. So scary that I won't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. Moving out of the bedroom is just as scary, and sometimes even scarier, because I have to still live with a man who's throwing a tantrum and trying to control me and trying to manipulate me into doing what he needs me to do, so that he wants what he wants and gets what he gets and gets what he wants. And exiting out of the marriage would be a heck of a lot easier to deal with than what I've chosen to do. So in many ways, moving into the next bedroom satisfies the financial burden in a way, because I'm still sharing a roof and finances with this man and the children, and they don't have to go back and forth to 2 different homes. That satisfies all that. But the emotional havoc that I'm going to have to go through just to sleep in another room as a man who wants me to be who he wants me to be. And if I can't be who he wants me to be, then I have to live with that turmoil and that angst of feeling those feelings. And that's where I'm experiencing right now. I have the angst to not leave the house. I have the angst to fix it for him. I have the angst to tell him what he wants to hear. I have the angst to continue down this path that I continue to go down, trying to understand this codependency thing, even in its infancy form, and I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even have a name for it. I just knew there was something wrong with me speaking my truth and him not accepting it. Him needing me to be something different so that he can feel better about himself. He doesn't see it that way. He'll never see it that way. I can't convince him to see it that way. And it's not my job to make him see it that way. It's my job to take care of me. And it's his job to take care of him. I cannot take care of him anymore, especially when it impedes on my needs. And I need solitude right now. I need to be by myself. So I told him I want to be his roommate and I want to move into the next room. And it took a long-ass conversation for him to get to that accepting part. And now he's throwing things out of Trevor's old room into boxes, into garages, into his computer room. He is like throwing everything everywhere. Angry that I cannot, conform to to what he wants, to what he needs, to how he wants to do this. I can't. So can you accept me anyway? No, he cannot. So here I am, going to the bank. I'm grabbing some cash. I'm buying myself a mattress. The mattress that I wanted was from Deseret Industries. I've been looking at it for months, thinking about this for months. Just the very concept alone has been an idea that I've had to let grow slowly in me. And if I have a bed to sleep on tonight, I will more than likely sleep on it than if I didn't. I will not sleep on the floor as easily as I would just go back to bed with him and tell him what he needs to hear and do what I need to do, or fake it another day. And I'm tired of faking it. I need to do this for me. I need to do this for my mental health. My mental health is not okay. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim, that you're mad at me. I'm sorry, Jim, that I can't be there for you. I'm sorry, Jim, that you need something from me that I can't give you. I need me to be mentally stable, and I'm not. As long as I continue to pretend I'm not mentally stable, as long as I continue to lie to myself about what I want, I'm not mentally stable. So I'm not physically able to leave the relationship, the house, I can't physically afford it. I can't physically leave, but I can physically leave my bedroom and with him and go into my own space and just start the healing process today. It's a long time coming, Crystal. Here you are. You're at your crossroads. Can you finish to the goal? Can you finish to the goal, which is to stay in that room and not allow him to drag you out and comply again? It's one thing if you want to be in a relationship with him and you get to determine how that looks like for you. And if he doesn't like it, he can deal with that. He can get angry about it. He can be sad about it. He can wish that it was more. But that doesn't mean you have to fix that for him. I am stronger than I have been. I am growing. I am getting better. I'm not 100% on the other side yet, but I'm getting there. Alright, I'm going to end this video. I have a couple things I have to do with my phone, which is why I need to stop this. Otherwise, I would do both at the same time while I'm talking. But maybe I'll come back if I have more to say. Maybe I'll come back at another day. I don't know what this looks like. But we'll take it 1 minute at a time. I've been training for this. I've been getting ready to get ready, and today I'm ready. I'm ready today. Not so much by choice, but because that's just where the conversation went. And now here I am, getting money to buy myself a mattress. Alright, bye-bye.